Hard, when did she? 3 weeks ago. Daniel stared at the grave point. 3 weeks, this tiny little girl was carrying pain bigger than many adults. As they walked back, Emily's shoe suddenly broke. Oh no. The front part flipped open like a hungry crocodile. Daniel tried not to laugh. Emily glared at the shoe. You betrayed me. Daniel knelt down and fixed it temporarily with tape from his car. Emily looked impressed. You're like a shoe doctor. Daniel grinned. I have many useless talents. Daniel drove Emily to her grandmother's small house. Before leaving, Emily asked, do you visit your mother often? Daniel hesitated. Not really. Why? I'm busy. Emily looked confused. My mom always said people should hug each other while they still can. Daniel felt those words hit him deeply. He watched Emily walk inside, then he sat silently in his car. For the first time in years, he felt ashamed. Daniel suddenly started the car again. He drove back to Rosie's garden. Rosie looked surprised. Forgot something? Yes. What? My brain. Rosie blinked. Daniel took a deep breath. Cancel the wire order. Rosie smiled slowly. Oh? I'm going to deliver the flowers myself. Rosie's eyes softened. Good choice. Rosie prepared a fresh bouquet. This one was bigger and brighter than before. Daniel stared. Isn't that too much? Rosie shook her head. No flower is too much for a mother. Daniel paid. Rosie secretly added extra roses, for free, she whispered. Daniel smiled gratefully. Daniel started the long 200-mile drive. The road stretched endlessly ahead. At first, he drove quietly. Then he began remembering things, his mother packing his school lunch, his mother cheering during his football games, his mother waiting awake when he came home late, his mother calling every Sunday, and him saying, I'm busy, Mom. Again and again and again. To stay awake, Daniel turned on the radio. A loud old song started playing. Daniel began singing badly, very badly. A truck driver beside him slowly rolled up his window. Daniel laughed at himself. Even strangers reject my singing. But for the first time in months, he felt alive. Halfway through the journey, the car suddenly shook. Thump thump thump. Oh great! Flat tire. Daniel stepped out. Rain clouds gathered above him. A farmer nearby watched him struggle. You know how to change a tire? The farmer asked. Of course. 10 minutes later Daniel accidentally dropped the wrench into mud. The farmer laughed so hard he nearly fell over. Need help? Yes. Thought so. The farmer helped fix the tire. While working, he asked, where are you headed? To see my mother. The farmer nodded. Good. I lost mine years ago. Daniel looked at him. What would you give to see her again? The farmer smiled sadly. Everything. Daniel became quiet. The word stayed in his mind long after he drove away. Daniel stopped at a roadside restaurant. The waitress spoke extremely fast. What can I get you, honey? Daniel blinked. I'm sorry. She repeated even faster. Daniel guessed randomly. Burger? 5 minutes later she brought him pancakes. Daniel stared. She stared back. Problem? No. I guess I'm eating pancakes now. While eating, Daniel took out his phone. He saw many missed calls from his mother. His chest tightened. He finally called her. Hello? Her voice sounded soft and warm. Daniel? Hi, Mom. You remembered my birthday? Daniel looked down. Yes. She laughed gently. I knew you would. But Daniel knew she was pretending. Daniel decided not to tell her he was coming. I'll visit soon, he said. How soon? Very soon. Well, don't work too hard. After hanging up, Daniel whispered, I already have. Dark clouds suddenly filled the sky. Heavy rain crashed onto the road. Thunder roared. Daniel could barely see. His windshield wipers squeaked desperately. Squeak. 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 Calm down, Daniel told them. The storm grew stronger. Then suddenly, a dog ran across the road. Daniel slammed the brakes. The bouquet flew into his face. Roses everywhere. The dog calmly walked away. Daniel stared in disbelief. You almost killed me and didn't even apologize. Because of the storm, Daniel stayed overnight at a small motel. The owner looked half asleep. You want room 7. Why specifically 7? Room 6 is haunted. Daniel laughed nervously. You're joking, right? The owner shrugged. Depends. Daniel did not sleep well. At midnight Daniel heard weird sounds. Boom. Creak. He sat upright. Please don't be ghosts. The sound came again. Daniel slowly opened the door. A cat knocked over a trash can. The cat stared at him proudly. Daniel sighed. I almost died because of a raccoon once. I'm not scared of you. The cat hissed. Daniel closed the door immediately. Okay, maybe a little. Unable to sleep, Daniel remembered his childhood. He remembered getting sick with fever. His mother stayed awake all night beside him. He remembered failing a math test. His mother hugged him and baked cookies. He remembered his first heartbreak. His mother said, "One day you'll laugh about this." She was right. Daniel smiled sadly. He realized he had spent years chasing money while ignoring the people who loved him most. The next morning Daniel woke early. He looked at the bouquet carefully. Some flowers were damaged from the storm. Oh no. He found a small roadside flower stand. An old man there said, "Flowers don't need to look perfect. Love is what matters." Daniel smiled. Why does everyone I meet sound wiser than me? The old man laughed. Because life teaches slowly. Daniel continued driving. The sky became clear. Birds flew above the highway. For the first time in